So I'm recording this on the Friday that I just finished dry week. And so it's the 5th, and I'm making a video for the 10th. This is probably the earliest I've ever done one. But I need to open this so I can have it later on for this stream. Anyway, early times, bottle and bond. Welcome to KIllco. My name is Brian. And yes, we're having early times. Have I reviewed this before? No. Have I had a sample of this before? I think so. On a stream. I don't even know when. 2 months ago? Who knows? As I mentioned, I have just finished dry week, and this is going to be the first whiskey I've had in the past week. I don't know what that's going to do exactly. I know I've done all the things wrong that I usually do. Took a shower, I used like fancy smelly stuff on my face, and I brushed my teeth. I don't know what this is going to taste like, but you know, it's only the first sip, and you can't judge a bottle on your first sip. But, yeah, I want to at least get the experience on camera. I also use some beard oil. I can still smell it. It smells lovely. I feel like I've forgotten how to open bottles. Also, I cut my nails recently. This always happens. Notably, there's no little tab, so I had to, like, wedge something under there to get it. Alright, plastic part come off. All of it came off. Lovely. I broke the thing. This had words on it. I was going to read them. My plan has failed. Now that I've done that, of course, something to note. It's not a cork. Ooh. Believe it or not, I never really feel comfortable doing this, but it's all for show. Steady on. Oh yeah, just haven't had a drink in a while. Need just a little. Just a little. Ooh. I mean, literally just a little. Note the color. What do you think it is? Well, it's a decent color for a bourbon, but as I always say, I tend to like a deeper amber color. But this is lovely. This is a nice little orangish color. Reminded me of a little yellow tint on there. Glorious. Let's get to the nosing part, shall we? Begin nosing technique. Woof. That is brown sugar and sweet immediately. And also, something of note that I might put in here. When I first got the pour, I actually got like a waft of alcohol immediately. So that certainly says that my senses are a little keen on the smells and such of the alcohol in the whiskey at the moment, which is to be expected because, again, I haven't had a drink in a week. That makes this a very interesting experience. And, yeah, I actually opened this bottle because I need to use it for a stream later tonight, and I didn't want to just open it and not have a review of it, so, yeah. I got a raisin note there. That was weird. Like chocolate raisins. Oh, this is all weird. This is also weird. You know, someone has said on some other channel if they get some kind of grape note or a fruit roll-up note, a grapefruit roll-up, or some kind of grapey smell, like a grape candy almost, and I swear I just got that on here. This is an interesting experience to say the least, because normally I don't think I actually think much about my first pour after a dry week, so this is new. On camera and everything, so nice. I think there's a little honey on there. It's very sweet. Surprisingly sweet. It's making me think of, what are they called? There's like a hard caramel candy out there that I haven't had in ages, but I knew I really liked. Someone please tell me in the comments what that candy is, because I can't remember it. I'm not about to look it up while I'm doing this. Maybe I'll look it up after. We'll see. Also, I want to point out while I'm thinking about it, this says Bottled and Bond, and I did a video on that last week because I wasn't drinking whiskey. I will link it up there. Yeah. This is very nice, and it's actually sweeter than I remember from when I had the sample, but again, I think that was on a stream. It was a little vague. I know I wasn't super impressed, but I wasn't actually digging deep into it like I am at this point. There's a whole bunch of different smells I'm getting on here that I don't usually experience with the bourbon. I don't know if that's because of early times itself or just because I haven't had anything to drink for a week. It's a mystery. Alright, I could do this for like 20 minutes and just record the whole thing, but I don't know if that's very exciting content. tell me. All right, on to the drinking part because I just want to have this. I haven't had whiskey in so long, and this is going to hopefully be glorious. We'll see. Ooh, oh. That's alcohol. It was oaky up front. Kind of sweet. A little spicy. The tongue tingles. Vanillas, and I think I'm getting that oak flavor. That was the initial hit, was like oaky. And then it got a little sweet. Finish seems to be a little dry. Texture? Seemed fine. It's sticking around. Look at that. I was going to get annoyed if I didn't look this up. Generations of experience in crafting whiskeys. Lovely. Of course, now I'm just wondering how many generations. Who even made this? It's from Kentucky. Just on the back. So now you know. It's still very sweet on the nose. I've let it sit for like a minute or two. And again, there's not much in here, so keep that in mind. This is not a hefty pour. This is not something I want to drink for very long because I'm going to be drinking numerous whiskeys later in the evening, and we gotta stay responsible, especially if I haven't had whiskey in a while. I'm gonna do the tongue. Just hold it there for a minute. Well, not a minute, but a little bit, a few seconds. See what happens. Thankfully, it didn't burn like hell. I figured it might. It didn't burn going down either, which I kind of expected. Ooh. That's more vanilla when I did that. Less oak. Still very sweet. Again, like a caramel candy kind of thing. I was sticking around. Oh. I like. It's not blowing me away, but it's lovely. This was a donated bottle too, I should say that. You know you're living the whiskey tube life when so many people are sending you stuff that it's hard for you to keep track. I am fairly certain this was from Jacob. Hand-delivered, of course. Thank you, Jacob. You know who you are. Well, I've given my notes on this. You know, for what they are. And again, it's not crazy. It's not anything. It's like, oh my god, this smells amazing. It's good. I'm enjoying it. This is something I could easily see as a daily sipper. If you're just doing this half the time and you're sipping on it, lovely. Lovely stuff. Good proof, 100 proof. I didn't say that. But it's bottled in bond, so if you watched my video, you would know it's always 100 proof. Funny thing is, I almost forgot to open the Whizzky app and have that ready for this, because it's been a hot minute. So, on to that. And to begin, we're going off the community notes profile first, and then I'll read a little bit about the official notes. There's not much here, but that's part of it. And funny enough, I didn't remember any of these. Like, I'm looking at it now and going, I said all of these. But before I do that, the average price paid is about $25. That's a decent price. That's my Wild Turkey 101 price. So if I saw this and I was kind of like, I want something different, I might get it. But I have this whole bottle to finish. So community nose profile is vanilla, brown sugar, caramel. I'm pretty sure I said all of those. I feel a little weird. Community flavor profile. Again, be a little weird. Vanilla, brown sugar, milk chocolate, and caramel. I think I said raisin and chocolate. Maybe I said something else in chocolate. This is the joy of having very short-term memory issues at times. Always when doing videos, I might add. Always. Community finish profile is pepper, caramel, vanilla, sweet, and spicy. I agree on all those. Although no one said oak. And I got a heavy oak at the start. But again, haven't had whiskey for a week. Don't know what that's doing to my palate or anything, but again, this is lovely. I'm looking forward to drinking it again later. Official overview, not much, but hey, I gotta read it because I started to do that, and here we are. Origin, Kentucky, USA. Big shock. ABV 50%. Yes, 100 proof. Type Kentucky straight bourbon, which I believe means 2 years. Again, I did a video on this, and it's already fading. 2 to 4 years. We'll see. Age, no age statement. It's strange. But, again, it's bottle and bond. I feel like that's 2 to 4 years. And the little blurb they got here. They don't even have any tasting notes, which is sad for me, because I like having, 2 different notes to compare to. But here we are with the little blip. It's probably going to sound like an advertisement. Early Times Bottle and Bond Bourbon is made from the same original recipe using pure water, a mash bill comprised of 79% corn, 11% rye, and 10% malted barley, and a proprietary yeast strain. Ooh, proprietary. That's all it says. I was glad that they added the mash bill, but again, no tasting notes on this. Kind of sad. Oh well. Do I like it? Yes or no? I do. It's lovely. Would I pay $25 for it? Probably not, and I'm glad it was donated, but only because Wild Turkey 101, which is kind of my staple, is the exact same price, and I'd probably just buy that first because it's Wild Turkey, basically. It's like one of the brands I'm kind of attracted to. Oh. So there you have it. Early Times Bottled and Bond. Lovely stuff. Again, as always, these are just my notes and my experience and my everything. So the only thing I can tell you is to try it on your own. If bars ever open up again, give it a shot. Who knows? Or just buy a bottle. Again, $25. Hard to beat. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And sláinte. Thank you for joining me on KIllco. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.